Okay, copy.
When on June 20th, 2018, Cleveland Police Department received reports of several gunshots near Highland Hills, responding officers rushed to the scene, which, unbeknownst to them, slowly unfolded into one of the most tragic cases the city had ever seen.
Is that right? Shot in the head.
They shot my baby! I don't know these kids were shooting!
Get these covers out of here!
I was I gotta get my boy! I gotta get my boy!
Nobody saw what happened.
The victim of the shooting, Sanaya Nicholson, who was tragically only 9 years old, had been shot in the head while sitting in the back of her mother's car. While EMS also arrived on site, the severity of the circumstances left little room for help.
Get it out of here. What do you do?
Come on. They shot my baby! They shot my baby! Now get off of me!
Sanaya Nicholson was rushed to the hospital. However, the injuries proved too severe, and she was pronounced dead that same evening at only 9 years of age. At the scene of the shooting, officers cleared the site and began asking witnesses about the exact sequence of events, trying to understand what led to the brutal killing.
A lot of people
what
out there.
Investigators quickly learned was that, shockingly, multiple people were involved in the shooting, and as more evidence was uncovered, officers arrested multiple suspects, including 17-year-old Bruin Harrison and 18-year-old Aaron George, who were brought to the Cleveland Police Department for questioning.
Last week, a 9-year-old girl got killed in our city. And we know that you were involved. We're sort of giving you this opportunity now to sort of come clean, tell us what the motivation was, how you found yourself in that predicament.
Me personally, there's no explaining for me.
Is that right?
My intent wasn't, you feel me, like anything that went on.
Is that right?
Now, how I find myself, you feel me?
You might want to just get a lawyer, buddy.
Whenever, it's just cause like,
on June 20th, what are you doing?
what was June 20th?
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday. What time? Probably at work.
Were you with CJ that day? And then
June
other
20th?
two guys? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Think hard.
In the car? I do remember getting in the car.
Aaron George went through the timeline of the day of the shooting, explaining that in the early afternoon, he was picked up by his friend CJ and someone called Devonte, who brought his brother Bruin along, two people Aaron didn't really know at that time.
You know what time of day it is at this time?
Like early, I think probably like 12.
Oh, it's like early afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause we was with each other for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
where'd you guys go from there?
I mean, we went a couple places, you feel me? Like
Is that-
down the way, King Kenny, we kept on going to the gas station, back and forth to the gas station. We could be walking. I went up there to the court. We hoop in the K. It's a court back there. And then around about like, I want to say like what? Probably not even that late. Probably like 3, 4-ish. We start riding back out. You feel me? Riding back around.
Okay. And where do you go?
We was trying to go to Lorraine. You feel me? But ain't nobody had no gas money. So long story short, we get to riding around. We rode around and we stopped. Like the car shut off on it. Didn't nobody in the car have no more money. You feel me?
Brokies.
We up on
They broke
and
up
miles
in
of
a
shells and stuff.
bitch,
We stopped and the car stopped on Lee and Harvard.
Right as the group arrived at a gas station, they got into an argument, primarily because they had run out of gas and nobody had any money to buy fuel. The group split up, as CJ and the driver, Devonte, went to get some money, leaving both Aaron and Bruin alone.
And where did they go get some money from? I just know they tried to probably rob somebody, beg somebody or something for some money to put in the gas. Four niggas ride around the car, nigga. They ain't got no money, just broke.
they broke out in a bitch,
Which led to another argument because Aaron didn't want to be left alone with someone he considered a stranger.
I get mad. I get mad at two people. CJ left me to hang with somebody I didn't even know. You feel me? But CJ being CJ, if he your brother, He my brother, you feel me? Because I rock with you.
He should take care of you.
Exactly. We should be rocking with each other. So basically,
No, niggas don't look at it like that.
I'm up there at the gas station, and they just said, like,
Not all the
hey,
time.
we finna go and get some money, you feel me, from around the corner at my sister's house. It was just us two. I'm like, bro, I'm just about to stand up here and beg for change.
Us two being, who's the other person?
The dude I didn't know. He was like, bro, we can just walk around and do that. I'm like, alright, bet.
Aaron and Bruin, who had both become increasingly impatient, started going around the street asking strangers for money to get the car running again. During that time, they coincidentally ran into CJ and Devontae, who had just returned with not only no money for fuel, but also even more trouble.
And then out of nowhere, like, they salty. They mad, so I get mad because CJ mad. You feel me? I'm thinking like he just got beat up, you feel me?
Is that what he said or what?
No, he didn't. He just came back like, bro, you feel me? You feel me? Like he just going off, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, what just happened? Hold on. What just happened? So he talking about, yeah, playing crazy, da. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to call my dad. They said you don't have no phone. I'm like, alright, bet. I'm about to walk with y'all until I find a phone so I can call my dad, and I'm about to leave. They like,
These niggas is just down bad. They ain't got shit. Who car this is?
bro, you ain't gonna ride with me? What you mean you ain't gonna ride with me? They basically saying like, is you gonna fight with me? And I just said,
You gonna fuck? So nobody has a phone?
I just said, where they at?
Out of the four of y'all, nobody has a phone that y'all can call somebody off of, but y'all gotta go find a phone somewhere. Hell.
Where they at? You feel me? Like,
Aaron claims that although he initially intended to go back home, the group coerced him to stay and look for the other group with whom CJ and the driver had gotten into an argument earlier.
So we get to walking around again. Then we went to, I remember going to the Taco Bell with the dark skinned dude. Then we walked back down the street. Then dudes just get to looking. Dudes just
Where are these dudes at?
on the corner of the street. And I'm walking up, I'm looking at them looking at us, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, who is these? Is these the dudes that you got problem with? They looking at me, like, or they looking at us suspicious, you feel me? Like, I'm thinking they about to get the shoe and they can do whatever.
As Aaron, Bruin, CJ and Devontae, the driver, walked back toward the gas station, they ran into the group with whom they earlier had an altercation, which in turn unfolded into another argument. Interestingly, investigators later learned that around this time in the interrogation, Aaron started to leave out crucial details, such as that before the confrontation, they had been kicked out of a Taco Bell by security, where they had seen some members of the other group inside the restaurant.
So, the dude I didn't know, he pulled something out.
Nigga over here just telling.
You feel me? Like, bro, we ain't worried about that. That's when I noticed, you feel me? That's when I noticed CJ had a gun. So I'm like, bro, I've been with you before we even got with these people. Why wouldn't you tell me you had a gun, bro? I just got out of jail. You feel me? Like, I got a job. If I get caught with you, they already know what's up with me. Because I went down for aggravated robbery. They not playing with that. So he get to talking about, oh yeah, you a bitch, da-da-da. You already know this type of life I get into and all this other shit. We get into that little argument like that.
That's what it sounds like to be young, bro. I remember these days.
So now they see the dudes at the corner.
It just hanging out with niggas, man. Like, you know.
See me and CJ.
But see, y'all niggas ain't even no hustlers, bro. Y'all ain't getting no money, bro. Just walk around with guns and anger problems towards other niggas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they might have done something to y'all first. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I ain't even talking about on this day specifically, but you know, riding around with niggas you don't really know just cause y'all thugging or whatever, bro. It's not good, bro. You know, this is what it's like to be young in the hood, in the streets, bro. Like, just being a kid for real. Cause they kids. They behaving like kids, children.
Get to talking about, oh yeah, you a bitch, da-da-da. You already know this type of life I get into and all this other shit. We get into that little argument like that. So now they see, the dudes at the corner see me and CJ like we're going back and forth like we about to fight. So they get to laughing.
Yeah, of course. I would be laughing at y'all too.
So I turn back around. I'm like, bro, CJ, bro, you feel me? Come on, you feel me? And there's a lot of people out here. It's daylight. I'm basically just telling him like, but don't try to shoot him. You feel me? So he was like, all right, bet, come on. So everybody listening. So long story short, I got $2 in my pocket.
So you couldn't put $2 on the pump, nigga, and y'all would have been in this situation. Y'all could have got another half mile down the road.
Put the $2 in the gas can that he had, like a spare gas can he had in the truck. So I put the $2 in the gas.
Why are you putting it in the gas can, nigga?
And then I put the gas in there and I got in. Now the dude,
this nigga's a rat, man.
Was standing right there. He's still mad, but I know CJ. I can calm him down sometimes. You feel me? So I'm like, somebody, you feel me? We out. You feel me? I'm about to go wake my dad up. We about to go get some more. You feel me? Like some orange bed. But pull this way. So I'm like, bro, they down there. The dude ain't even listen to me. Okay. The dude that was driving didn't even listen to me.
Is it the same guy that was driving?
That was the same exact one. The dude didn't even listen to me. So that's when everything just started, you feel me, clicking to my mom. But your brother got a gun. If I try to stop you from pulling over here, what to say that he not gonna shoot me?
Okay.
I don't know these people. Only my life was in CJ hands for real.
Okay, go ahead.
So we pulled out the gas station and he just got the fire.
At
Who got the fire?
Approximately 7:15 p.m., the driver, Devontae, followed CJ's instructions and drove
Yo, Donald Kennedy, appreciate the sub.
onto Lee Road, heading in the same direction where, minutes earlier, they had the confrontation with the other group.
Yeah, nigga, they wouldn't done a drive-by.
My brother was like, what the fuck is you doing? I was driving, what you mean?
So your brother didn't even know what was going on either?
It just happened so fast.
Although
you said he was
Aaron
driving?
and
Hold on.
Brother didn't.
I was driving. My brother was like, what the fuck is you doing? I was driving.
Oh, he's saying that was driving to the dude that was driving.
What you mean?
So your brother didn't even know what was going on either?
It just happened so fast.
Although both Aaron and Bruin claimed that this in itself was an unexpected maneuver, investigators concluded that the group directly provoked an escalation by first searching for the other group and, upon finding them, getting into another argument, flashing their weapons and leaving, but only for a moment before eventually seeking revenge.
Did he say anything before he shot?
Not to me. I don't even think he said anything to nobody in the car. Only thing I remember is ducking down. The bullet almost went towards my head.
How many times did he shoot, do you know?
This nigga don't want nothing to do with this shit, man.
I don't know. After two shots, I'm like, but stop! I did like this through the back. My fault. I did like this through the back seat, bro. And that was it. It's like I felt the wind from the shot
Coming at you.
coming at me, and then when I looked over, the window that got busted out. It's a bullet right here. It went past, and I just ducked down. The only time I said something to them after that, I'm like, bro, call my dad, bro. I probably been shot. My adrenaline running.
Detectives concluded that although Bruin also carried a weapon, CJ was the only person in the car who fired at the other group. As the car rolled up on them, more than 24 shots were fired between the groups, with one stray bullet hitting a car parked down the street in front of a gym, where 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was inside, waiting for her older brother to be picked up from boxing practice by her mother. In
Boxing, that's what y'all niggas need to go. Y'all need to be in boxing class, nigga.
In the midst of this, the stray bullet tragically struck Sanaya in the head. At just 9 years of age, she lost her life as a result of the unfortunate circumstances.
So then after that, what did you guys do?
I left. I told them, I'm like, bro, I'm going to Garfield, bro. Drop me off.
Okay, so they drop you off.
But they don't drop me off at the house. Yeah, they don't drop me off at my house. They drop me off on Wood Hill, 79th.
Contrary to Aaron's claims that he was simply dropped off, security camera footage captured the group approximately 15 minutes after the shooting, driving up to Holton Avenue, where they agreed to get rid of the car.
Whose idea is it to go to Holton to get rid of the car?
CJ.
CJ's idea. So all four of you guys, your brother, CJ, you, and this other guy, roll down to Holton.
50 minutes later, they were caught again on camera, arriving on the same street, but this time in a different car, to dispose of more evidence.
In the same fucking spot. Dummies.
And then about a 9-year-old girl, bro.
You see it on the news.
Nigga, you ain't mad. Nigga, you are not mad.
Didn't you?
I didn't see nothing. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
You've been all over the news, all over the media, social.
Social media. I got an Instagram. I never once seen nothing about no 9-year-old girl. Listen, sir. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I really don't know how to feel right now, man. I know my life could be over with. You could be the last person I'm looking at on the outside. Me knowing what I came here for, I already know what I was gonna have to do. I already knew what I was gonna have to tell y'all.
Nigga snitching.
But I already know ain't nobody gonna spare me though.
Nah, hell nah, fuck nigga. Hell nah, cause all y'all niggas was acting retarded. You know what I'm saying? You was acting retarded. Don't sit there and act like you wasn't, bro. You had $2 in your pocket. Nigga, you could have put that on the pump and y'all could have got up out of there. But nah. You didn't want to break the $2, nigga. Cause that's the only $2.
Yeah, they broke out in a beat
that you had to your name, nigga. Brokey. These niggas bad, boy. How old they? He said they was 17, 18, 17, 16. Nigga, we was trapping. We was getting money. And this 2020, y'all in Ohio, everything is like illegal as fuck out there, including weed, I believe. Nigga, y'all better sell something. Y'all better sell something to get some money. Shit, y'all niggas just down bad out there, just riding around angry with guns, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just out here angry with guns, nigga. We was out here hustling, nigga. Straight up.
But I already know ain't nobody gonna spare me though.
Fuck no.
It's just I'm gonna go down as another statistic.
Yeah, you damn right. Fuck
Dude,
nigga. Fucking snitch. Shut up. You shouldn't went in there and talk, nigga.
Wrong place, wrong time.
You're looking for me to tell you something.
No, not about
good.
the game. I mean,
and it ain't good for you right now. But what you've done has been good.
Yeah, CJ had the gun. All I know is they just started shooting. Is that right? He may not have had a gun though. That could be true. Nigga straight up snitch like a motherfucker, boy. And see, this is why niggas be snitching, bro. Because y'all out here running around with niggas that's not even really your homies like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just be out here making impulse decisions, bro. Cause they want to go smoke a little weed, want to go get high, want to go be tough. You know what I'm saying? They was getting into it at the Taco Bell with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And talking shit. You know? That nigga knew who had a gun. It wasn't nigga knew when he hopped in that car who had a gun and who didn't have a gun. You know what I'm saying?
We're not changing that charge. That's what you're gonna be charged with.
Hold on, what?
I mean,
and it ain't good for you right now. But what you've done has been good. Because we're not changing that charge. That's what you're gonna be charged with. Is that charge? Could that charge be changed or amended? They can be. If what you say is true and how things played out.
Right, that's all I want to know. That could be my last question. Like, even if what I do say is true, like, what you think gonna happen? I could still get life.
This nigga shook. This nigga shook. This nigga shook, man. What do you mean you can still get life, bro? If you didn't have nothing to do with it, bro. If you didn't have no gun, you wasn't shooting. You was just there in the same group of people, bro. That you not really gonna catch no charge like that. Like, you not really gonna get charged with that murder, bro. Like, if you a good snitch, like you trying to portray, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, tell him he shot and you know what I'm saying? He shot first. See, what it was, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they pulled out that gas station. It probably started shooting out the car, bro. They probably started shooting out the car. Or they started getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they started getting shot at, that's self-defense in a way, you know. But I feel like they pulled out that gas station, start shooting, and then they started getting, then they got shot at, and then the bullet from the other people is probably what killed they or killed the little girl. I apologize for my language on that. That didn't sound right. It sounded bad. But started shooting at them, and then inevitably that little girl ended up getting killed.
My life is over, man.
You're damn right. Or whole time, I don't know, 'cause they said they pulled out the gas station. The way it had looked like because okay, so they had we had 1353, right? You see how this is the car where the little girl was at, right? So like this the like right hand side of the road. Well, it's I don't know what direction it is, but they showed a map, right? Let's see if we can find a map of them pulling out that gas station. Here we go. So I imagine that this was like where the car would be. You know, like right here is where her car is. Literally, that's kind of what it looked like for real, because there's no like on-road parking on the other side of that road. So they pulled out. I imagine that because they had showed also the like 3 dots, the 4 dots of them and the 3 dots of them. The other people, I think is, I don't know where it's at, but they showed it on the same map. So I'm thinking they came out, hit that right. You know what I'm saying? Seeing them on the side of the road, and they happen to be like right by that car, and they start shooting. I don't know who shot first or what, but either way it goes, I think the other people is the one that actually hit that little girl. You know, but they still as responsible for that death. You know.
Devontae.
I mean, but if the other group started shooting first, you know what I'm saying, the ops started shooting first, then that's really self-defense though.
Followed CJ's instructions.
What you need to be telling on, nigga, if you go tell it, is the people, is the ops, nigga. It's just cause you tell on your ops don't mean that's gangster, but you know.
Instructions and drove onto Lee Road, heading in the same direction.
Where was he at? 13.
18, though.
Is true and how things played out.
Right, that's all I want to know. That could be my last question. Like,
right.
even if what I do say is true, like, what you think gonna happen? I could still get life.
That nigga shook, man.
My life is over, man. At 18, though. I would rather die, bro. I would rather die than to spend my life in prison.
Well, you should have took that bullet, nigga.
Children shot dead in our city. These horrific tragedies leave us empty. Life seems meaningless to those left behind. 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was the latest killed in the backseat of her mother's car. News 5's Amanda Van Allen was there moments after the little girl was killed. She spoke with Sanaya's father last night and today talked with her heartbroken mother.
During the court proceedings, all 7 suspects arrested in connection with the shooting were initially indicted on multiple charges, including aggravated murder, attempted murder, felonious
You said all 7?
assault, and other related counts. Many of those charges were later dropped when it was revealed that the bullet fired by C. Matizia Andrews, or CJ, directly resulted in the death of Sanaya Nicholson.
So his bullet actually resulted in it, huh? So I was wrong.
As a result, Aaron, Bruin, and Devontae pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and are still awaiting sentencing. Dyshawn Bonner, Damaris Perry, and Timothy Green, the individuals from the other group, pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter for their involvement in the shooting.
Wait, so let me go back. CJ
directly resulted in the death of bullet fired.
What was he charged with?
Many of those charges were later dropped when it was revealed that the bullet fired by C. Matizia Andrews, or CJ, directly resulted in the death of Sanaya Nicholson. As a result, Aaron, Bruin and Devontae pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and are still awaiting sentencing. Dyshawn Bonner.
Because the other ones got manslaughter, but his bullet was the one that actually hit the girl.
Damaris Perry and Timothy Green, the individuals from the other group, pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter for their involvement in the shooting. They were sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Losing years of my life, but I can't give them back to Sanaya. If I could, I would. I'm sorry. Truly sorry. If I could bring her back, I would too.
I spent years blaming myself for not dying in the car. But her dying. They didn't just kill her, they killed the other two as well. These two are no longer the same children that they were. I'm not the same mother that I was.
C. Matizia Andrews, who was initially charged with murder, reached a plea deal that dismissed the murder and attempted murder counts. In September 2020, C. Matizia Andrews was sentenced to a total of 22 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter and attempted felonious assault for his role in the death of Sanaya Nicholson.
I'm telling you, bro, them niggas shot first, bro. They had to, bro. His bullet hit it. I had a feeling they was gonna give a manslaughter, bro. Y'all think that's justified, man? 22 years. The other ones, they probably ain't gonna do. So the ops, they got 10 years apiece, is what it sound like. And then the other three got tampering with evidence. So dude straight up told on CJ. He the only one must have had a gun or something. Maybe not. But ain't no telling how much time they got. They gonna be back out though. That's fucking tragic, bro. RP to that little girl, man. I think her name was Sanaya. You know, these niggas just hotheads, man, crashing out, bro. And it take that to sit down for that 10 years, that 20 years, you know what I'm saying, until you get hit with that charge. Then it's like, damn, yeah, my life is over at 18. Yeah, you can't believe it, can you, bro? You know what I'm saying? I got a partner that's locked up in the feds right now, bro. Got arrested at 16, 17 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Been locked up for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Charged, bro, as an adult. It ain't even on no violent shit. You know what I'm saying? Just for having a gun. You know? So, they not playing, bro. They'll throw it at you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you better think. And I mean, you can think twice yourself, bro. But the people around you, man, that's why you gotta be careful who you dealing with out here, man. Everybody is not your homie, bro. And if a little girl end up getting shot, is you gonna tell on niggas and this, that, and the third? You gotta think about that type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You should be out here trying to get money and thug by your lonely, bro. That's it. That's all. You know? Now, let me know what y'all think, though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. T.Y. Peter name.